if we go back to a sort of typical sales to sales handoff period of time, it does depend on your services or your products or whatever your company's providing. But that sales cycle, that period of time where you are convincing a business to invest in your technology, in your people, in your product, it can be weeks, it could be months. I've known it be years as well in some cases. Some of the really, really big programs have taken that long. And the problem I found, and my project managers, through my PMOs have found, is that so many expectations were preset before even the project started. If you just take a typical, let's say, 6-month sales cycle, how many conversations, how many meetings, how many emails, how many phone calls, how many discussions, how many documents are produced during that period of time that are constantly setting expectations for people, for the client stakeholders, the client resources, all the people you're going to have to work with. And then the problem I found in the past is that when you start the project, so much of those expectations are set solid, and immediately you're struggling, because as a provider of this kind of technology, we need to learn more and more about the business of our clients, and our clients need to learn more and more about the solutions and technology and services we're providing. And if you start on day one saying this is what the project's going to look like, it will not change, you're immediately into a problem. I like to use a lot of imagery, and if you can imagine the imagery in this situation is, I use two, and the first one is it's a handshake. The contracts have been signed. There's that lovely handshake. There's friendly. If anybody's ever been in this, they know it's a wonderful period. Everybody loves everybody else. This is going to be the greatest project ever. And how many times have I seen that handshake move swiftly into a more of an arm wrestle, a battle between the two, the supplier and the client? And if you put those two images in your mind, you can see how things go wrong so quickly. And it's all down to that kind of expectations that have been set. And so I came up with this concept of journey of expectation management, which is that very early period in a project. So it's everything that happens almost pre-project to a degree, all the way up to finalizing the output of the project. It depends on your methodology, but we used to have, when I worked in Siemens, we used to have an alignment phase, for example, that would set up the project. Then we'd move into a planning cycle that would produce all the formalized documentation. The journey of expectation management takes place during that whole period. And it means, instead of locking everything down on day one, instead of rigidly documenting everything, you create a relationship that is of trust, of openness, of honesty, of communication, that allows flexibility to provide the very best solution for your clients. And really, that's what it's all about.